What's up, guys? Welcome back to YouTube. Today I'm going to do a video on the Rebel Clash set release, my thoughts, initial reactions. Now, I know this video might have a little less of a impact to a lot of you than other videos, just because we don't have any pre-releases, we don't have any live tournaments with the set, but there's going to be a lot of online tournaments and fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to revamping the channel and streaming a little more and doing something with these new cards once they hit the PTCGO servers, allowing us to kind of build a metagame slowly as opposed to the fast-paced evolution of a metagame that the tournament structure usually brings it. Because we usually see the first tournament come out where a lot of top players have theoried X, Y, and Z decks, pit them against each other. Whatever comes out on top usually comes out on top. And then the next tournament is counters to that, and then that counter meta. And the third tournament after is usually where the entire meta shapes up, and then there's no real theory for evolution or like where the meta goes. Like for example, at LAIC we saw Ability Zard come out, pop out the gates, body some people. Welder Me Too. ADP was the deck that was the big baddie. By the time we got to Daytona the next week after, ADP was refined with Xander's Rosa build, but Guardy came out on top, even though ADP was the most dominating deck at the tournament. And then the week after, we saw that Tina Chomp deck that Justin Bakari and myself piloted that basically countered the entire rest of the metagame. So I have, full spoiler, not seen a majority of these cards. I've been kind of full removed from the game since the coronavirus started. Uh, Besides online tournaments focusing on this format or whatever. So without further ado, let's jump into the set. Let me zoom in a little bit because I think this is a little small. Okay. We have Caterpie. The Caterpie Metapod Butterfly line doesn't really do anything, but it just has the quick evolution, which could be okay. I just don't know if stage 2s are good. Scyther, which means there's a sister in this set. Aha. Heracross, both not great. Gathered Berries, not great on the Shuckle. I don't know what Lotad's going to do, honestly. Lombre, if you draw this card from your deck at the beginning of your turn, and there's no room on your bench, instead of putting it in your hand, put it directly on your bench. Cute, but what is, okay, I can't read Japanese. I also like the art. Grasshouse was, energy cost is weird. I don't think it's a good attacker. Could be okay to evolve into Ludicolo automatically, play like a 1-0-1-1 line, maybe, because it does 60x the number of prize cards you've taken. So if you've taken 4, that's a pretty good late game finisher. If you've taken 5, it's a checkmate card. So I could see this having some potential. Potential is where I'll put it. Agility, Pattern Menace, both not really good. This is cute because you can play this in a lock turn, a lock deck, if it said to any other Pokemon, but it says the defending. So that means that they can just move the Pokemon or reset the effect or just attach to bench while you're doing 30 damage. Abomasnow line is not great. Phantump, a Grass Phantump. It's got Call for Family basically, but it's called Dark Guidance. Interesting. Trevenant doesn't look amazing. Could be a Rillaboom attacker, a stage 1 Rillaboom attacker. Grubbin, Rillaboom V. Here's where the fun guys come out. Let's look at the art. Looks angry. Grass Forest Feast. Search for 2 basic grass. Put them on your bench. GGGC. That's a lot of energy. 220 and 30. There's just better attackers than doing that. V Max. Let's see if this guy's any good. Colos for Scratch 50. Not great. And then 130 plus 130 plus a max of 150 plus. Actually not bad, except for the fact that it's on a stage 1, which you'll probably have to compare in conjunction with Rillaboom, the other Rillaboom. So you're basically playing a stage 2 and a stage 1 in the same deck. Granted, they are like thematically fine. I don't know. We can see. That's probably a fun deck I'll build. Eldegoss with the ability Happy March. Once during your turn, when you play this card, once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand to your bench, you may put a support card from your discard pile of your hand. I know people have been talking about this as a like VS Seeker style card. It does seem pretty cool. It does have for double colorless 50, and you can shuffle it in. So it's kind of got like an innate, like I can put this back into my deck type deal. And fire isn't really super good right now, other than, Firebox maybe. So I could see this card being played as a one of in a lot of decks. Depending on what your one of supporter is, what you might want to use. Um, Applin, other Applin, Flapple. During your turn, once your turn, you put 2 damage counters. Okay, so that's cool. You can put the 2 damage and shuffle him in. So it's like a bat effect every turn, but he gets shuffled in. This one's way cooler. Appleton, once during your turn, flip a coin. If heads, choose one of your Pokemon, bench Pokemon. It's literally a once per turn catcher. So I think this guy's actually really, really, really good. Um, you could play like this guy as well just to get the damage counter because they both evolve from Applin. But like having a once per turn catcher effect is really, really, really good on a stage one. Vulpix, nothing special here. Ninetales. Nothing special here. Ninetales V. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attack using this. RCC, not great. Um, and then for 4 energy, 180 discard energy. So once again, a too high energy cost V Pokemon that's not really doing anything. Growlithe, not doing anything. Arcanine has Burning Scarf attached to get 100 HP. That's cool. I like the art, um, but doesn't do anything here. Funny Magmar art. Magmar doesn't do anything. Magmortar doesn't do anything. No, it's RRC. If it was RCC, maybe, but I don't know. Oh, Lampent also has this top entry ability. Uh, what does Chandelier do then? Each opponent that has energy has no weakness. That could be cool. Um, you could literally play an 0-1-1 line of this in anything because it's got top entry. Oh, it's beginning of your turn, so it's not like a Sycamore draw or something. It has to be the beginning of your turn. So you have to play some combo effect that puts it on top of your deck, ensuring that you draw for the turn, you top entry it, and the next turn you can evolve into Chandelier getting no weakness. It might be a worthwhile combo to pull off, though, just because no weakness is pretty strong. Heatmore, nothing. Cinderace V. Field Runner. Stadium card play has no retreat. Cool. Uh, Attack kind of sucks. That's all I got for you. V Max. RC counter 30 times 30 plus additional damage done to this Pokemon. Okay. And then RRC is 170. Again, I think it's okay because it's fire because you can welder to it and set it up in one turn. But this VMAX is another stage 1 that you might not play in everything. Like, this guy's got 320 HP, so you put him up there and go, hit me, and I can return it. But your opponent might not just take the bait and go around it. Galarian Mr. Mime. Galarian Mr. Rhyme. Barrier free. As long as Pokemon is in play, prevent effects of opponent's attacks onto all your Pokemon with energy attached to them. That's cool. I like that. That could do something. Gyarados line, very mediocre as usual. Wingull Pelipper, not doing much. Milotic V. Oh, this card's cool. Water colorless, Aqua Impact, 10 plus damage for each colorless in your opponent's retreat cost. Not amazing. Water, triple colorless, 150, opponent's active sleep. Again, not amazing. I don't see a reason why this is better than Lapras in any Frostmoth deck. Could be a one-off tech, I don't know. Timpole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad. The whole line doesn't seem great. It just relies on confusion as its gimmick. Galarian, Darumaka, and Darmanitan. They're not good. Yeah. Inteleon V, 200 HP, 40 snipe for the first water. Water colors, 130 reveal the hand. Not amazing. Not the worst one out of the 3, though. I think this one's the best one out of the 3 so far, the basic. Inteleon VMAX, 60 and return an energy. That's kind of cool. I like that. 160 and 60 to 1. That's also kind of cool. I like both these attacks. They're very underwhelming power creep wise, but 16 returning in energy is actually pretty good if you can in conjunction with like Team Yell Grunt, Crushing Hammers, something. So imagine ADP goes in, goes GX, then you go Hydro Snipe, Yell Grunt. They go to 0 energy on board, and then you are in a commanding enough position to do something with that. I don't know what you're gonna do, but that's for later. I don't know what you do with that from there. Cramorant, no, love you, but out of here, buddy. Aracuda, Barraskewda. They don't do anything. Well, discard 2 water. I mean, like 1 water for 120 on a, or 130 on a stage 2. Our stage 1's not bad, but eh. Ice Q. His Pokemon HP's max is reduced by 60. Cool ability. Could be good in some stall decks. This attack, however, I don't think is feasible. Could be good in Frostmoth because it's a basic. When you attach a Ice QV, when you attach a Water Energy from your hand to this Pokemon, heal 30. So you can reset it to bench, heal a bunch, and then Blizzard, just a better version of the baby. This is cool. It has a metal weakness as opposed to lightning, so it's a better weakness to not be one type weak, but also metal's not a good weakness to have. Another attacker for Frostmoth. I think it's cool. This guy's got Comp Search for... Oh, no, that's energy cards. Never mind. I'm lying to you all. Electivire line. Underwhelming. Another top entry card. Looks like there's a multiple in the set. That's kind of cool. Except Luxray just kind of blows, so I don't know why to play him. Helioptile and Heliolisk. Both don't seem great. Recharge for this Charjabug. Vikavolt is 20 times the number of energy attached to all your Pokemon. That's actually kind of cool. That could be something good. I don't. Do we still have the other Charjabug that attaches itself? I have no clue actually. And then that one. I know there's a Vikavolt coming out that's lightning, and it's trainer lock, ability lock, item lock. It's lock of some sort. So this could be like a pair coming in where Vikavolt, all these Vikavolts get like synergy across all the sets. Boltund V attached to lightning, and then this attack is actually kind of cool. 10 plus. This attack does 30 damage more for each lightning attached to your Pokemon in play. So it's like, so in Pikarom, if I go full blitz onto Boltund, or full blitz onto something attached to Boltund, there's 8 energy in play. That's 250. Reasonable. I could see that in Pika. I could see this attack in Pika. Could be a better use of 2 energy anywhere else, but Pika doesn't have any 2 energy attackers, just has 3 energy attackers across the board. So I think this could be really cool. I like this guy. I like Boltund. Boltund is a good card. Toxel. Toxicity. No. Toxicity V. This guy's cool. 20, they're poisoned. 90 plus, and they're 90 plus 90 if they're already poisoned. So not great. I don't like this guy. Let's see what the big boy does though. That's cool. Does he VMAX? Giganto Riot. 160 plus 80 if they're poisoned. So again, poison mechanic. So maybe status condition dot deck. Not good in Picrom or something. Pinchurian V. Ability counterattack Crackle. If those Pokemons are active damage by an opponent's attack, flip 3 coins for each heads, put 3 damage counters on it. Wow, that's really good for stall decks. I don't know how I'd play it, but that seems insanely good. Yeah, its attack's not great, but yeah. Morpeko. Oh, that's a cute art. It's got the spread mechanic as the other Morpekos do. And you can torment their attack away, which is cool. Clefable, when you play this card from your hand to evolve a Pokemon, you may choose an energy, touch your opponent's active, and return it to the top of their opponent's deck. So not only does it return an energy, but it makes their top deck bad for the next turn, so their draw for the turn is bad. So Clefable, I think, is really good, like really good in stall decks. I don't know how I'd partner it, what I'd go with, because you are giving them cards back into their deck if you're playing a mill strategy. But maybe you can just like do that anyway to make sure their top deck is bad, and then continue milling their good cards. So maybe it's fine. I think the card's very good. Not too not great to curse drop. Let's put its damage counters, not pistachios. Why are you already making a joke out of this horrible, horrible Pokemon? Galarian Cursola has Perish Body, which is like the ability the Gengar had way back in the day. Sadly, the attack that it has is kind of garbage. So, not great, but the ability's good. Sigilyph, if it's your active opponent's attack, but doing damage counters. Just a worse form of the other thing we mentioned earlier. And Psychic's okay, though. Oh, each damage counter. Never mind. Scratch it. Get out. We're done. Could be good in Mali, just because you're already placing damage counters everywhere, that you can just pull up and skirt. Sandygast, Sand Burial. Sand Shovel, you can discard 3. That's okay, but I can just do that with a Bryson. Hatena, Hatrem, Hatterene. Once your turn, you may have each player discard 1 card from their hand. Your opponent discards first. If each player has no cards, then that player does not discard. And then the damage counter on your opponent's active equal to Pokemon discard. Attack is not good, but the ability is really good. So if you can play like a stall version, like a stall deck that relies on getting rid of hand and controlling top deck with the Clefable and the Hatterene, what you could do is just like mitigate what's going on in the board, reduce the cards in their hand, whether via Stamp, whether via Marnie, I don't know. There's probably more hand reduction cards out there, hand control cards out there. You do that. You go Hatterene, discard. Then you go Clefable, put card on top. Give them a bad card. They either attach the energy or hold it. If they hold it, you don't have to Hatterene, but you can like force them to. You can also play to like a 0 card hand and play something where like you're just playing off board. I don't know. I have that. This is cool. I will put something together on this. Milcery and Alcremie are not great. Indeedee. Treepy. Dracloak is searching for the other boys. Dragapult has Infiltrator, which is just flip a coin. 120 and then 3 damage counters, which is not bad. Just for stage 2, not great. Dragapult V. Okay, I know I saw people tweeting about this, so this is the only card I've kind of seen, but not really. Bench to active 140 instead of 60, so it could be good in Malamar. Dragapult V Max, Psychic for Shred, and then Psychic 130 and 5 damage counters on the bench. So in Malamar, it could be really, really good. I don't know how else I'd build this, but there's probably a way. I think Japanese people posted lists, so I have to go check. Galarian Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd. Jesus, 180. That's a lot of damage, Mr. Surfetch'd. Nosepass, Metatite, Metacham, Barboach, Whiscash, no bench damage. Cool. Fine. Galarian Yonmask, Galarian Runegris. All these damage kind of things are cool. But I don't think these Pokemon will ever survive a hit, is my issue. Roly-Poly Carcool. Tar Generator is a cool ability. Once you're in your turn, search for a fire and fighting and attach to your Pokemon anyway. I don't know where that would be good, but I like it. So, Sandaconda. 30 and Accelerate 1. Okay. 220, discard 2. Okay. It's an okay card. Not good, not bad, I don't think. Phalanx. Search for 2. Team Attack. With Phalanx in its name. So there's a Phalanx V and there's a Phalanx. So that's a max of 150. Yes. Math. Phalanx V. As long as this Pokemon's in play, done damage reduced by 20. So if you have 4 Phalanx V It's got a minus 80. You can play a Phalanx deck, just doing team attacks, taking 80 less, playing Rosa or something to get your Phalanx back, and then Giga Impact when you need to do big damage. Do you even play Diancie? No? Maybe? I don't know, man. This is cool. Mega Kick. Coughing, wheezing. This is cool. While wheezing is active, your opponent's Pokemon have no abilities. So you can play a stall deck around that. And this does poison active and 4 instead of regular 1. So you can just kind of play a deck that beats certain things. Like this should beat Mill because you put it into the active. Chinchino can't work. Zacian can't work. Macargo can't work. So it seems like a really good tech to deal with Mill. More than anything, actually. Mewtwo, unless they have a hood. So it really hurts Mewtwo. It really hurts Firebox. I don't know if this means Dedenne as well. I have to brush myself up on that, but yeah. Spirit Team just discards 1. It's okay. It could be like a late game, just finisher in a mill deck. Dark Trubbish, hello. Dark Garbo. Stadium play, leave your opponent's Pokemon poisoned. So poison gimmick again with the toxicity. The Malamar V. Of course. The Drag Off, not a bad attack. Brain Shake, not great. I don't think there's that much Dark Synergy. So let's see what Malamar VMAX has. Giganto Jammer. Giganto. Reveals her hand, put it on the bottom of your opponent's deck. That's actually kind of cool, but there's no Dark acceleration, so you have to play like a bead, something. 180 is also not that much, so I don't know if that's great. Grass weakness is fine, so we'll see. Impidimp, Morgrem. While Grimmsnarl is active, they have to pay 1 more. That's cool. And then for each energy attached, so I see the synergy there. I see it. It's cool. Galarian Meowth. This new Meowth should be cool. Let's go 2 from your hand, so Berserker, put it in your hand. So you can kind of dig out the Berserker in a metal toolbox deck, maybe. Maybe makes it more viable to play because you can find it immediately. And then you just go evolve and you have the metal patches or whatever. Pitch some bad cards you don't need. Scizor, not great. Sad. Bronze Online, not great. Nose Pass, not great. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Han Edgeline. The Aegislash has 30 less. You can't use more than 1 big shield, so you can't stack big shields. But you can play Han Edge and then the Phalanx and take very little damage. Yeah. Okay. Kaparaja V. MMC 90, 30 less. You've got Metal Patch. Remember, MMC 180. Very vanilla. Very mediocre. The VMAX, let's see if Big Elefante can do anything. Dangerous Nose, 100 if there's basic, 200. Still not amazing. I don't think there's any metal attack boosters, so yeah, you'd have to play like a, you could play Pans and never die, but I don't know. And 240, so both damage numbers are awkward. I don't like them, so we'll see. Duraludon is a 1 metal accelerant. Not good. Zacian, attach a metal from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Not good. Zapmazenta, less. This Pokemon can't attack. Nope. Snorlax. No. Chatot. Once during your turn, when you play this card from your hand, you bench, you may flip a coin. If it has, choose a supporter card. So it's worse than the V Pokemon because it's not an auto effect, but it's still a really good effect. Just do a 1-up flip and put it into your hand. That being said, bench space is already an issue in this format, and I don't see that improving moving forward, because there's all these bench Pokemon that I think are really good for the already existing synergies that we already have. So I don't think Chatot will be able to make its way into that many decks. The card is good though. Pit of Tranquil, Une Faisant. Hey, it's a Bumblebee with Burrow again. Oh Jesus Christ! Up to 6 cards from your own deck? No, thank you. Haluch is cool. It's got the same thing as Manif that used to have Shuffle 5, but it's just weaker in this meta. Stuffle, Beware. Discard top card from the top of your opponent's deck. Squovit, Greedent, Greedy Tails, Sticker, Tool attached, put it to your hand. Tools aren't that great right now, or this would be a lot better. Dub Wool, all reduced by 30. Revenge Burst, 120. 30 for each prize card your opponent has taken. Okay, so max at 270. Not amazing. The other guy was better that I talked about earlier. The TSS is my favorite part of the episode. Lysander. Pretty good to have that back. Oh, this burns down. Burning Scarf, okay. This is a search 2 water. Put them in your hand. Okay, better energy search. Could be played in Lapras. Curse Shovel can go in Mildex. Put it on, they just attack, they mill 2. If it's knocked out. My guy, Dan. I don't know who Dan is. Draw 2 cards, play rock, paper, scissors with your opponent. If you win, draw 2 more cards. Hey, a rock, paper, scissors cards. That's cool. Not a good card, but it's fun, that mechanic. Full heals back. Galarian Mine, or Galar Mine, sorry. The tree cost of each is double CC more. Definitely a mill card. Definitely a mill card. Or stall card. Discard up to 2, then draw twice as many. Not great, Milo. You're doing your best, buddy. Nuggets. If you draw it at the start of your turn, before putting it in your hand, you can draw 3. So maybe there's a synergy where eventually I can stack the Nugget and auto draw 3, which is kind of cool. That's the only, like, out of all the auto draw stuff, I think that's the best one. Oleana is probably good. Install stuff. Discard 2 from your hand. Opponent reveals their hand. Choose a trainer, put it at the bottom. So you just carry their go cards. Pokeball's back. This card's broken. Scoop up net. I've seen this one 100%. Put one of your Pokemon V or GX into your hand. Just discard this stuff. So you just go to Dene, put it back in your hand. Actually stupid. Actually stupid. Like, this card's so good. Skylo's back. That's a cool thing. Sonia is up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy. No, not a combination. So it's like Scuffed Roseanne's. Tool Scrapper is back. Aha. So this could actually be really good in stall stuff that plays to Weezing, deal with Mewtwo's hoods. You don't have to play Labs. Most notably, you could play the Scrapper instead in matchups that could be not good for you, like Baby Blounds or Malamar. You can just pitch the stuff, yeah. Training Court, once during each of your player's turns, choose a basic energy to reveal it, put it in their hand. Okay. Turf Field, search for Grass Evolution, put it in their hand. So, okay, that's a little bit of a game changer for the Rillaboom deck. So I think Rillaboom could work. I'll work on it. Yeah. Capture Energy, attach, and get a basic Pokemon. So this could be really good in decks that don't really require different energy costs, I guess, or like Rillaboom decks, where like I go attach to my active Grookey, get another Grookey, saves me time on setup. Horror Psychic, when the Psychic Pokemon this card is attached to is damage, put 2 damage on the attacker Pokemon. That's cool. Could be good in the Dragapult deck. Attaches 1 Lightning. When it's attached to a Lightning, draw 2 cards. Okay, alright, cool. Pikaram's just broken. That's good in Pikaram. And then we got a double colorless only for V. Oh, not for V and Gmax. Or GX, sorry. So this is a nerfed DCE. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. We'll see. There's a lot of cards up there that could benefit from it. So I will experiment with it when it comes out. These are full arts and stuff, it looks like. Anything I'm missing? Oh, gold cards. Yeah, yeah. But that is a set. It looks like, guys. I will be putting out videos. Hopefully as soon as I get my codes. For the set. I'm excited. I'll be doing online tournaments. So playing those, watch those. I'll be streaming a little more on those online tournaments. I'm not going to dedicate myself to completely doing that, but I'm going to put an effort into pumping out content during the set. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a ton. Hopefully the set review was cool, I guess.